Welcome everyone to the MMOs.com podcast. We're on episode 28 now, and this is Altai, joined by...
Omer?
Big Gumble.
Matt.
Sure.
Yo, the conflict, the same timing.
I didn't know because I'm usually last, so I don't know.
Well, as you can hear, we're joined by Matt this time as well. He joined us in the Albion Online stream, and he is a regular writer at MMOs.com. So everyone, welcome Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Matt will hopefully be a regular with us on the podcast, and he will join in on our fun conversations.
About hentai, because that's all we talk about in this podcast. If you're just tuning in, this is the Hentai MMOs podcast. And
On that note, anyone watch any good hentais recently?
no, but I think you were just about to elucidate.
No.
I saw, damn, what was it called? It was like Elf Princess or something.
Yo, she'll watch their hentais for the story, all right? She's in it for the plot.
I don't know, man. Kudo, had a pretty good story.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there real quick before we get to real topics. Anytime I'm scrolling through hentais once in a while and I see like that they're spending too much time yapping, I'm skipping, alright? I'm skipping around.
Wow.
Alright, anyway.
Now that we got that out of the way.
Now that we got that out of the way, we go to a more serious issue, which actually is vaguely related. Blade and Soul related.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I mean,
news.
This is pretty big news, and this is the first thing I covered in the weekly news video too.
So we're doing controversy first this week.
This is a bit of a controversy and a bit of news, all right? This is a mix of both. I mean, they censored the game quite a bit as the headline, and they changed a lot of things. But the biggest thing that concerns me is this image right here, guys. This image right here. The NA version of Blade and Soul has bra and panties, whereas the rest of the world has lingerie. Come on.
Yeah, I saw this when I put the article up. I don't think that's the biggest deal.
That's the game breaker for me, guys.
Okay, so yeah,
I think that is the biggest
talk about
deal.
this, and I'll talk about what I thought was a big deal.
All right, it's pretty self-evident that if we can't get panties and I have to pay for them, come on.
So I'm curious if this is just, I don't think anyone was petitioning NCSoft to do this. I think that they took it upon themselves to cater to the international English-speaking audience, just based on based on our passions and how we don't like lingerie around here. We like bras and panties.
No, I think it's more like they want to sell us lingerie.
You think that's what you think?
Yeah.
That's right. It's all in the cash shop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's all in the cash shop.
So all the bra and all the lingerie is now in the cash shop. So just like real life, you don't get anything for free. So you gotta dress up your character.
The rest of the world gets it for free. Why can't we get it for free?
Because we have a very good relationship with China, and we buy all our lingerie from AliExpress. We're doing the same thing in Blade and Soul.
Some random
I mean, I don't know how to feel about this, but I think the larger issue is, how this affects gameplay, right? This is just an aesthetic thing. This is, selling sex, whatever. But from what I understand, one of the big things was that story has been altered.
Oh yes, that's what I was getting at. Yeah, they changed a lot of the story, and they made it less serious, and they made the characters more one-dimensional. So the heroes are super all good, and the villains are just plain evil. And I think that was silly. Like, what can't we have a little depth in our storytelling?
But is that true in the original version?
Is that what?
I'm kind of getting really tired of the memes and everything.
Yeah,
they threw those in too.
Like in the dialogue.
So I didn't play the original version, right? So I don't know what the characterizations were actually like. I mean, I can imagine it being dumbed down to an extent, but
I had a
to
friend,
say it's, go ahead.
I had a friend who said he quote beat end quote the game, and by that I guess he meant the grind aspect, PvE. And this was years ago, so he was put on a Chinese version, and he knew how to read Chinese. And one of the things he told me was he enjoyed the story actually, which came as a shock to me for MMORPG. So I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, interesting, maybe I'll enjoy the story here. But so when I read that they changed that, I was like, oh, well, there goes that idea.
Well, what I've heard is that it's actually the original story had a lot more gray area stuff and hard choices, and now what they're doing is making it a generic good versus evil bullshit thing.
Yeah.
Don't you know either you're completely good or completely evil? Come on.
So why would they do this specifically for the West? I mean, like it doesn't seem like. I mean, if you watch a lot of the shows that we watch, I mean, it's pretty obvious that we can handle that stuff, right? So it's like, why would they do that specifically for us? It's just like, you guys in the West, you're dumb, so like, here's just a little bit easier to Swallow.
I have no idea why I did this, and they're getting a lot of flack for it, so I don't think it was a good idea.
I think there was some of the PC police were over it too. I heard like some of the quests were, you know,
The PC police.
the PC police got all over it. There was like one quest where like
PC
one of the
police.
characters was like a, you know, like a female abuser or, you know, womanizer or something.
Female abuser.
A womanizer is the proper term, all right?
They're like living in a big frat house. Going, "Woo!"
And they basically got rid of it altogether because the PC police are taking over the West. I mean,
Oh boy.
the big thing that does it for me too is, I mean, apparently the localization team is deleting posts on the forums that criticize their decisions.
Oh, that's never a good idea.
When you're deleting posts, I mean, it's not if the posts are like spammy, obviously, but like criticisms, I think they should be out in the open, at least in a, you know, separate subsection of the forum.
You pretty much look guilty at that point.
Yeah.
You look a lot worse. So shame on whoever made that decision.
Yeah.
To start
I
deleting
agree,
posts.
yeah.
Yeah, like, there's nothing to be gained by deleting posts. It's like when you watch a movie, right? Like, and one side is like burning the books. If you're on the side that's burning the books, you're on the bad side, or you're a baddie. I'm sorry. There's no gray area. You're just a bad dude. And that's the vibe I'm getting from this.
So, did you guys get to play Blade and Soul during the closed beta?
A little bit, yeah.
About
I
10
mean-
minutes.
I have not played it yet.
Matt, how
So,
long
what
did
did you guys
play?
think?
Oh,
What was
I
it?
only played about 10 minutes.
Oh,
Then
and
you probably didn't get past like the opening cutscenes because there's quite the
No,
you know prep at the beginning.
It crashed my computer.
Oh
Really?
There,
Oh,
there
rough.
you go.
Yeah, some driver issue, apparently.
That's odd. I mean, considering they've had 3 years to like perfect the Western version, how is it crashing?
I don't know. It's something that happens in Sniper Elite too. It's some weird NVIDIA thing.
No. Well, my initial vibe was clearly story plays a big role in the game because as soon as you start playing, obviously in a tutorial area, but like all the main quests, you know, if it's the story-driven quest, the chapter quests, they're all voice acted, like quite a bit, and there's some really cool cutscenes which are all voice acted as well. So, I mean, story plays a big role,
Yep.
and just hearing that they're going to dumb it down is definitely a huge minus.
Yeah, the exposition was endless. I actually did stream that on Twitch. And I had some
Ooh.
fun. I had some fun with the character creator. I was able to make an accurate depiction of Victoria's Secret model, and I know few people did watch like Metal Snake, and he can attest to that, to my perfect skills. But I noticed the exposition was almost endless, and I don't know. I couldn't stand the American voice actors. So
yeah.
I would have liked to get to include the option of the original voice acting and with the original dialogue translated.
The
I'm a
voice
fan
acting
of
was
this.
very hit or miss. Some characters were extremely overacted. Like it
Well,
was so
yeah.
ridiculous how much overacted. Other characters were okay though. It wasn't all awful. It was just the ones that were awful were really awful. Was the problem?
Well, on the bright side, you get to listen to overacted characters speak memes.
that's probably another reason they couldn't include the original soundtrack, the original voices, because the dialogue wouldn't match the text. Because
yeah,
true.
that's true.
So that'd be a problem.
Plus, I mean, if they're going to localize the game, obviously there's some cultural things they can localize without like dumbing it down by throwing memes in there, like ridiculous memes. But I don't know.
I think
still.
the days of that culture stuff is over. I mean, like, you figure a lot of these Blade and Soul players, while they watch anime, they read manga. What cultural?
Don't you know the Chinese version has like kickbacks to the Three Kingdoms, obviously, right? Some Three Kingdoms jokes. I don't know. All I know is Chinese love the Three Kingdoms, all right?
But anyway, besides all this dialogue and stuff, story stuff, how did the game play for you guys to try to get for a game that's now 5 years old? Did it play fluid? Did it look nice? Like
It looked really nice at 1440p. Once you're playing at max resolution, everything high, it looks really good for a game that old. I mean, it really easily
it looks
holds its
fine.
own.
It'll hold its own, but it shows its age too, though.
Mhm.
It's a little rough around the edges, but there's enough. I really like the environment. The way the environments are set up, they're so distinct that you kind of look past any edginess to it.
Am I getting a strong Archage vibe from just like the video? Look at the
Really?
video with the map, especially the mini map.
I got more
you
like a typical wuxia MMO vibe,
Really?
like Perfect World, Moonlight Blade, any of that stuff, just from the combat and the environments themselves.
All right.
I actually didn't play much of Archage, so I can't speak to that. But it feels like a wuxia MMO, the first successful Western wuxia MMO. That's my guess.
You can see some gameplay over there, but like a lot of these MMORPGs, you can very quickly like identify what it's trying to do differently. Here, the cool thing is there's a huge emphasis on like cosmetics and stuff because you don't pick up individual pieces of gear like you would in any MMORPG. That was like the one thing that really stands out, or like one of the key distinct features. You know, you're not picking up new gloves, you're not getting a new chainmail tunic, not a new helmet. Really, you have the soul shield, which is like one set piece where you really that's what you're trying to collect for gear, and everything else is just cosmetic. You know, you can try getting cosmetic items, and there's a huge variety of cosmetics, and they all look really really cool. So they spent a lot of time emphasizing cosmetics, and these are all, it is cool because in most MMORPGs, especially free-to-play MMORPGs, cosmetics cost money with the cash shop. That's really the only way to get cosmetics in games like MapleStory or practically any free-to-play MMORPG. Guild Wars 2 as well. You know, the really cool stuff is in the cash shop. Here, everything is that's all free, and that's really the cool part of the game, I thought.
Except for lingerie.
Yes, the lingerie though, unfortunately, you got to pay for.
All right, the big question. All right, so it's a couple years old. You guys say it still looks pretty good. How does it compare in gameplay and looks to Black Desert? Boom. Let's hear it.
Black Desert looks prettier.
Black Desert obviously looks prettier. Black Desert also has a more
gameplay?
distinct combat system. I mean, Blade and Soul is following, trends that were set in motion years ago. You got a hotbar skills through 1 through 9. At least that's what separates Black Desert from everything else, though. I mean, you really can't compare it to Black Desert because
I just think the game is coming out recently from Korea.
I mean, go on.
Well, the one thing that personally stood out for me, and the one day I was able to play Black Desert before the Russian version was IP blocked, was the combat system. It was very fluid, very easy to use. The combos were all simple, and it was just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think honestly, if I had to pick between them, I'd go with Black Desert. I think Blade and Soul kind of lost the opportunity. They took too long. It's still pretty popular, but
yeah.
It's going to come out December, I believe.
January 19th.
January. Oh, okay. Okay. So wow.
But Blade and Soul's got the 1v1 PvP, which you don't really see anywhere else. So I mean, I don't think it has missed its mark because there's no market niche that fills that yet, and that is supposed to be the big draw, right? Yep.
Also, in terms of Blade and Soul being popular, I think it looks to be NCSoft's most popular game after Lineage. 1. So if you look at that chart, you can still see how much money Lineage 1 makes.
Love this chart. We bring this chart up a lot.
It's an interesting chart because
it's a good chart.
It's good because it shows the power of old games. I would say old Dookie games now, but it's amazing how Koreans really hold on to their older games. I mean, in the West too. Look at World of Warcraft; it's still holding on there. So I mean, I guess every country holds on to their old games.
I always forget how old WoW is.
Yeah, WoW is old now.
Wow. So Blade and Soul does better than Aeon, and in this chart it wasn't even out in the West yet. Huh.
But this chart is outdated now too because Guild Wars 2 went free to play and the Heart of Thorns launched, and that's not all included in this chart now because this is a little bit dated now.
All right. Well, Blade and Soul, it's a thing now. So
it has potential. I'll still say it has potential, but it definitely missed its window in the West. It's coming out now. It doesn't really feel like it's anything different, really. It just hey, I'm Blade and Soul. Check me out. All right, it's nothing different now.
All right, well, what's next on the docket, guys? That's enough Blade and Soul time.
Love Blade and Soul.
Blade and Soul's a big game. I mean, that was a game a lot of people were mega hyped for. So
I do want to mention before it's forgotten that we're running a giveaway this week for Elite Lord of Alliance. Just throwing that out there. No transition.
Shoot. Are you the Elite Lord of Alliance? Do you one day wish to be the Elite Lord of Alliance?
It's been my dream.
What does that mean, Elite Lord of Alliance?
Actually, that's my New Year's resolution.
Is this that game that had a different name and then by a different company?
Yes,
right. In spirit. But
this is the game that some independent company, if they were that, hosted a private server and called the game In Spirit Online. And I think that's what motivated WebZen to bring Aloha over to the West. Otherwise, I don't think we would have ever seen this game.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't an independent company. I'm pretty sure it was like one guy. You know what? I'm gonna say it was a Russian guy too. Okay, it was some Russian hacker.
It's a good guess. I'm only gonna believe it. I mean, I praise it because that was the most fun thing we had to learn about at that time. But anyway, we have 100 keys. If you sign up for a pack, you go to the website. There'll be a link in the description if someone remembers, and you get, I don't know, Matt, maybe you can elucidate light purple server chat. You get to talk in light purple.
What a deal, boys.
What a deal. You get light purple tech. And you get Ava's survival pack with 5 Ava tears, 5 Ava's authority, and 5 Ava's breath. So you're really, really loving Ava.
The one thing I've noticed, like in a lot of games that you get like the server-wide chat, like MapleStory did this as well. You could talk to the entire server at once, like for every megaphone you used. So
Oh, yeah.
remember that? Like people would use it for the stupidest things. Like they'd be like, "Hi, hi, 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 hi," and like they paid money for that privilege. Like I never saw the appeal of that. At least there's something useful, like want to
don't know
buy
how to live life
girlfriend
on the
10,
edge.
10 mesos or something.
Well, I can't say I'm very excited for this game, but I am a little more excited for WebZen's other game, Asta. Have you guys? I've linked videos about it before. It's basically it was trying to be like the WoW of Asia.
Didn't it shut down though in Asia?
Yeah. So.
Yes.
Yeah, and development stopped.
Whoa.
Oh,
whoa,
so
whoa. It's
okay,
still
so
coming out, guys. It's
how
still
can you be
coming out
excited
in
about
the
a game that the development stopped and shut down in Asia, but they're like, wait a minute, I found this old shitty CD with this game on it. Well, we'll sell it to the West.
Well, listen, here's the transition.
Dude, it's still better than Iloa.
Whoa. Eloa's not bad actually. It's
very purple.
It's very purple. If you're looking for like
Triple the action.
triple the action, if one time's action is not enough for you, and you want to triple up on that action, you play Eloa, all right? It's like Diablo 3 light, if anything, because it's that style game almost, a hack and slash style game.
I'll stick to my shitty Asian WoW clone that has ceased development. All right.
You'll
At
take a
least it
chance on a
looks
game
clean.
like this? Come on, at least there's still development going on.
Dude, look at these Asian-esque WoW characters. Come on.
Look at this.
I mean,
look at these side boobs
It looks
going
very
on.
polished. It's very smooth. It's like taking WoW and coating it in oil. That's what it looks like to me.
In soy sauce, you mean?
So it's
How about sesame oil? You can
Yes,
leave
there
it.
you go.
I'm looking at this Asta Korean gameplay trailer. It doesn't look anything special in the character creation. It looks very. The best word is just generic so far.
If you look at the gameplay and like the
game
toolbar,
generic.
it's just WoW.
It looks like literally nothing special. Like they hype
You-
up the
you
game in the
put this-
trailers, but this is nothing.
You put this
skip
image
to,
next to a dozen
Go to
other
like
ones.
440.
Okay, I'm going to 440 right now.
It looks so much
is
like
this
WoW
where
to
it
me.
gets riveting?
No, it just looks like a lot like WoW.
Yes, it does. I like that you can play like this monster. Like what is it? What kind of character is this?
It might
like,
be a quest. It might be a
Warlock.
quest.
Oh, it has to be because
It's a mirror lock.
it's a mirror lock. It's not a Murloc. It's completely different.
Hey, is there a Chinese myth dragon mount?
So here's the question: is this the last WoW clone we're gonna see? You know, because you can't just keep copying WoW and hope to succeed. You know, is Asta sealing the deal?
Dude,
I
that's
predict this is a
that's a
total
prophetic
flop.
statement right there.
That's what I mean, from all the upcoming games I see a trend towards top-down action RPGs, hyper-realism like Black Desert, which is just that, or like a return to old-school grind coming out of South Korea. I don't see any other WoW clones really coming out. And, you know, who else is the big players in the West? You got Guild Wars 2, WoW, and I guess Elder Scrolls Online. And I really haven't seen anything else that's coming out that is so clearly copying the WoW formula like Asta here is. So I predict Asta sealing the deal, that this is the end
This is
of
it.
straight-up WoW clones.
The
And
genre
you're gonna
has
see-
jumped the shark a while back. The WoW, so we'll see
It
what
jumped the
happens.
shark probably with
Jump the shark.
with Alod's or
Star
Force
Wars, no,
Story.
Star Wars, I think.
Or
Star
Algernon.
Wars.
Algernon, perfect. That's a good example. Didn't
guys-
Derek Smart make Algernon?
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No?
he got involved after it was released and
Oh,
just
okay.
took over and brought them back to financial stability.
Well, it certainly doesn't make him look good. Well, I guess that makes him look good.
Just associating with that game is a big minus for my eyes.
After I learned he had anything to do with Algernon, I did lose. Like, his
Yeah.
argument started looking a lot weaker.
Is anybody following this Derek Smart guy? He's still like on the ball about like he's made it his career to criticize Star Citizen. Like you think at a certain point he would just stop, right? No, he's still at it.
Well, we need somebody to go after it, so why not him?
Okay, what I
Well,
found
let's
funny,
see.
he literally has a form like on DerekSmart.org or .com, whatever he's got. Okay, he has a domain. He's got a forum where he just personally bashes Star Citizen. He's got a community of Star Citizen bashers, and they all just sit there bashing Star Citizen all day. The only reason I know this is because I looked at our Google Analytics and we had some visitors from Derek Smart his official website, right?
Nice.
So I'm curious, like, is he linking to us? So I go there, and he links to one of our articles on what is an MMO or something, right? And he's actually posting on there, like, and just still bashing Star Citizen every day.
Dude, look at this DerekSmart.org. It's just like a bunch of pictures like bashing Star Citizen.
This is this man's
Look at
identity
him.
now.
Look at it, dude.
I'm going there right now, DerekSmart.org.
Well, if you click on them, he's written literal novels about why you shouldn't play or back Star Citizen.
Dude, this guy's made his life story now to be anti like. You know, like when you call people salty on the internet, no one's as salty as this guy, dude. The salt runs deep with this guy. Like, I agree with him on the Star Citizen stance, but oh my god, let it go, bro. Like, I get it, the game's a joke.
He's citing Carl Sagan to insult Star Citizen.
No.
I like it.
Oh my god. This is a next level hate. This is a next level salt. Oh my god.
I bet his blood pressure's high.
It has to be high. So you gotta eat some bananas to counter that
Right?
sodium.
You like the one at the bottom with the Tony Stark?
I like the one after that one with the Iraqi press minister, propaganda minister. This guy was the best back during the Iraqi invasion. Like, American bombs were blowing up behind him, and he's like, "We have the Americans on the run. Like, they are surrendering."
They're throwing themselves at the walls of Baghdad.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh my god, this is just surreal. I haven't been to this website till now either. I just went on his forum, not his official website.
Good stuff.
Oh my god. I can't believe he's got a forum. He just sits here personally bashing the game all day. Like, in a way, it kind of discredits him in a way that he's made this so personal.
Yeah, you're supposed to distance yourself from your argument. You know, once it becomes personal, you end up.
Like, is he not working on games anymore? Like, did he just give up? You know, game design's kind of cool, but bashing on Star Citizen is more of a career path.
To be fair, he's taking all this time to bash Star Citizen, and he's still putting out more updates than the average early access game.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the average early access is not a very high bar, but still. All I know about Elganon, because this all started with Elganon, is that apparently, like, in order to, you can get to level 20 for free or 25, but then to keep progressing, you got to pay. So it's this weird combination of free to play and buy to play. Or is it buy to play or subscription now? I don't even know.
Buy to play.
All right, yeah, buy to play then.
Eh.
Also, you said the game is on financial footing. I'm pretty sure like 10 people are online right now. Let me check.
They're all whales, though. They all buy all the items in the cash shop.
They buy everything.
Well, that's why it doesn't get updated often. They only update when they have the money.
Okay, they have 7 players online right now. They average 2.7 players at any given moment.
That's pretty good. It's more players than I have in my game.
That's true.
Exist.
No, well, this Skype call is my game, and we got 5 people in here, right?
Oh, nice.
Boosh.
Speaking of dead games, guys, have you guys ever heard this one?
Please.
Hellgate London is shutting down again.
I played this when it first came out.
I
remember
like
this when it first came out.
I don't know how, but I got into the Friends and Family Alpha for this one, and God, it was so much harder before it went free to play.
Dude, how long ago was that? This game is pretty old.
Yeah, when was that?
2007.
Holy
man.
shit!
I'm an old man now.
Yeah, I remember playing this. I remember I could run it well on my PC. Like, it's one of those games I could actually run. And I played it as a single player game though, because I think it made a jump right from single player to multiplayer.
Okay,
yeah, I still have the email.
I've never actually played Hellgate. Was this like a Diablo style game?
Yeah.
It was like Diablo the shooter.
Diablo.
It was also
shooter.
3D. It wasn't top down.
Oh,
You weren't running around with a top-down camera angle. You were your person, a character model, and you would go into little dungeons and you would run through apocalyptic London.
I'm looking at it right now.
I enjoyed it had a distinct aesthetic going for it, for the armor and whatnot, and for the enemies, and I really liked that. You know, at least it wasn't.
Whoa! I'm watching this video. Aaron just linked. And is this class really called the Super Blade Master?
That is distinct.
No, I think it was just Blade Master. Maybe he just put Super Blade Master in the video title.
But anyway, this game is it's been published by a Chinese company for a couple of years now.
Whoa!
That's how you know you can.
P3 Fun is not Chinese.
That's not.
What is Korean.
Oh,
it's
whatever.
Korean.
They're Asian.
Handbitsoft is Korean. They're Asian. They're all the same.
So yeah, but anyway, it was Western developed. It ended up in their hands.
You can't get the Asian girls when you start saying stuff like that. All right.
At G-Star 2016, you better behave yourself.
Yeah, you better behave yourself. We're all gonna go to G-Star, and no Asian girls are gonna hang out with us because you're generalizing. All right.
All right. I'll say konnichiwa to all of them. Right.
Holy shit, man.
Sorry, Shu can translate all the Asian for us.
Well, that's Hellgate. It's gone.
All right. Konnichiwa means hello.
Hente means hi, actually. Get it right, Shu.
Hentai means love. Actually.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense.
It's always sad to see a game go
Injustice.
down, but I think Hellgate's been on Extra Lives for some time now. I thought I didn't even know it was still up till the news
Did you
broke.
just say it's been on Extra Lives?
On Extra Lives.
That's not a saying. It's been on Borrowed Time as a saying.
I don't care. You gotta kill the cliches, all right?
Are you trying to invent new sayings now by
Yeah, I am.
bastardizing good sayings?
Extra Lives works for what we're talking about. All right?
No.
It works.
Extra Lives like a video. No.
Yeah, it works.
No.
Oh,
It got a single extra life, and then it was on borrowed time.
Okay,
Alright,
okay, fine. We gotta compromise with Matt. Yo, T3 fun.
That's a definition right there.
T3 Fun is an oddball company. They publish a lot of like older games. Did they publish Granada Espada and Ica? Both those games weren't originally on T3 Fun. Pretty sure Ica was on Area at first, and Granada was on who were they? Joymax maybe? I forgot. I'm pretty sure it wasn't on them though.
It was not Joymax.
Well,
I can't even remember. Wasn't it subscription originally in the West?
It was called Sword of the New World. It was. I know it was. It was by the guys that bought APB. What company is that? Boom! Somebody help me out.
Oh, Gamers First.
Gamers
Gamers
First. I'm
First.
pretty sure
There
it was
it
on
is.
them. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was
Let's
through
see.
them. I don't think it was subscription though. I think it was still free to play. But the best
How
thing
about-
about Granada Espada, Sword of the New World is the game's music. All right, listen to the soundtrack if you haven't heard it. It's pretty A+.
Well, speaking of oddball companies, there's a new Korean mobile publisher, and they have made quite the bold statement. They plan to launch 17 titles next year.
The shotgun
17.
approach. I can respect that.
I can
Just
admire
shoot
the shotgun approach.
as many bullets as you can and see what sticks. So far, there hasn't been too much information revealed. This is from MMO Culture. But they do have a video showing off their games, and I kind of understand why they can release 17, because they're just copying what already exists and just rebranding it. I mean, I don't see anything too special. Connect 3, generic shooter. But it is kind of funny, though, to just see this company pop up out of nowhere and just go balls to the wall publishing mobile games.
Dude, this Welcome to My Room game looks awesome.
Dude, right? I want that game.
Yeah, I love the graphics.
It's definitely
The
cutesy.
next one I don't really care for. Neptune or whatever it's called.
I don't know. Was that? It looked like. What was that game? Smosh with the faces. You would connect them.
It's some
Oh,
shitty puzzle
no.
game. And the next
Puzzle-
one is a
Puzzle
stupid
Bubble.
bubble game that also sucks.
What? Puzzle Bubble does not suck.
Yeah, it does. It sucks.
Come on.
That
So
stopped being fun like 20
they should
years
make
ago.
a mobile version,
Oh,
a good
mid-core.
version.
They have
Of
different categories. There's like softcore, midcore. Let's see their midcore games. All right, we're looking
mid-core
at-
is a thing.
They have tennis. Tennis is midcore.
Isn't it?
apparently.
Oh, I think tennis is hardcore. That's BS. Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to see what they have.
Start
as
running
hardcore.
around a court.
Yo, this trailer's pretty good. Oh, what is this? Matching potions.
These games don't look too bad,
Dungeon
actually.
Ghost.
I mean, pretty standard mobile
Standard.
fare here.
So why is this puzzle
sure.
game a midcore game? I don't get it. Dungeon and
You have
Ghost.
to think. You got to think a little.
Maybe her boobs are too big for it to be easy core. I don't know.
You can't play it on autopilot.
Oh.
Yo,
Dude, man,
half the Chinese mobile games and browser games are autopilot. It's ridiculous.
This
dude,
shooter
man,
looks
if you want to
pretty
make
cool.
the monies doing these mobile games, you just have to have a waifu collector. You make tons of money.
The waifu collector, the ultimate
It's
monetization
true,
strategy.
man.
Defenders
Dude, you want to
of
know how much
Dimension.
You want to know how much I spent on Fate Grandmother, dude? I spent like probably 400 at this point.
Holy shit, they got you, Shu.
Wow.
They got you.
That's
I have yet to
impressive.
spend a penny
You're
on
a
a mobile
whale.
game.
Yeah.
Let me think. Have I spent any money on
Hardcore.
mobile
Here we
games?
go.
I've outright bought a few mobile games, but I've never spent any on
Whoa,
the free to
that's a
play
big
one.
step too, though. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Hitman Go is good.
Hitman Global Offensive?
Ooh.
I'm sorry, just Go is always Global Offensive in my mind.
So I just think it's funny to see a company just kind of pop up out of nowhere, and I'm looking forward to seeing some other company try and top this. You know, who can launch the most titles in 1 year?
I
on
am
mobile?
impressed. I am impressed. I think that the pace of progress in mobile gaming is really, really impressive, and we're gonna see some really, we're gonna see games that I'll actually be able to play for mobile, maybe in 2016.
I mean, they
think
already have,
Alpha's
they
first.
already have some real MMORPGs on mobile. If you looked at, Order
We
of
have an
Chaos too.
editorial.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, when I went to visit people for Thanksgiving, like everyone was mobile gaming, like even the adults.
Damn.
So
We
you
don't
know
play
that-
Candy Crush.
We're not
Uh,
kids anymore.
No, some of them.
I'm still
Well,
a kid.
I mean, there's little kids like playing. There's little kids mobile gaming, and then there's also like, like
No,
adults with kids. They're also mobile gaming, and I found that to be really interesting. They're playing some Marvel like puzzle game, and then the
That's
other
what
ones
I'm
were
talking
playing like some music game, like some
Touch
piano.
Online.
I forget what it's called. Like
It was
No,
not
Sean. Sean, nobody actually plays Touch Online.
Was it
I'm
Touch?
sorry.
No, come on.
Nobody actually plays that game.
No.
Nobody in America plays that game. I'm sorry.
No, it's an Indonesian game.
If you want to pick up some Indonesian girls, all right, guys, get us some Touch Online or
Dudes. You want to pick up some Indonesian dudes.
or what's
Yeah, I mean,
that movie?
I see where all the money is at in mobile. It's just like everyone can get into it, so it's like,
Yeah.
why not make all these mobile games?
And then you lose and you buy a new life, like an arcade game.
The model works on mobile. I think I'm more impressed by all the Dookie browser games. Okay, like look at this game. This is just a straight up Dookie browser game. Eternal Dream. Look at all these original cast of characters they got going on over here. That Tauren in the
Oh, I
background.
played this.
That human swordsman. That blade master. All
This was
original
horrible.
characters from Eternal Dream.
This is one of those games that plays itself. There will be a grumble for this very soon.
Good. There should be. This game sucks.
It was horrible.
Well, there's still
I mean, it was
graphics
fun to
going
feel
on.
progress by not doing anything. That was great.
Right,
But it's straight up World of Warcraft. Stormwind is right there. I don't even think they changed the name of that one.
Yeah, the only good part of these games is looking at the promo art and going, I recognize that character, I recognize that character.
And they take it to the next level sometimes by literally copying the music. I remember
Yes.
League of Angels copied the Champion Select music in League of Legends. Like it was so ridiculous. They want to see how far they can go before they get like mega sued.
It is funny that China's, I forget the exact name of the department, but they recently announced a crackdown on copyright in games.
Okay.
And it doesn't appear to be happening too fast. So I guess it's kind of like, movie studios announcing a crackdown on piracy back in the early 2000s. It doesn't really happen.
They can announce all they want. They're not going to stop that. And this
No.
piracy is not going to stop. There's already like numerous. I think that copyright thing in China was specifically about like 2 anime games. Like they were specifically targeting One Piece, Naruto, and like Bleach. I think because those 3 games were like mega pirated in China. And of course, the pirated version is still out in America. I mean, there's like 3 One Piece knockoff games right now.
And the only reason they targeted them to begin with was because somebody actually got the license to make a Naruto game.
Yeah, a Chinese company probably. And they're trying to enforce their rights in China. Even they probably can't figure it out though, because I don't know. There's
Yeah,
so
I think
many
it was
knockoffs.
Tencent.
And that's a pretty major company. I mean, if they can't enforce their copyrights in China, nobody can, because that's like that's the biggest gaming company in China by far. They own League of Legends as well, or at least half of League of Legends.
They're monstrous. They don't even just do games; they do everything. Tencent's coming for you.
they own
Their Skype is pretty much Tencent.
they got the WeChat, don't they?
QQ, right?
Yeah, isn't they have QQ, which is Skype, but they also have WeChat, which is like the same thing as WhatsApp, but in China.
They also have Twitter over there.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think they do. Well, I think there's 2 Twitters in China. They got like half the Twitter market, and the other half belongs to Sina. I know my Chinese internet companies.
I was on their Twitter for a while because I had to talk to the Chinese player base.
Ooh.
I was working on League. I had the check mark, yo, the little blue check mark.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
For League?
yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty bad. Do you still have that account? That account would be worth money, sure.
Probably not.
Blue checkmark accounts, verified accounts. One day my dream is to have a verified account on Twitter. All right, guys.
Is it hard?
They
that's
just give it to you
everybody's-
eventually. I think once you get, if you're part of a company, you get enough followers, you just get one.
Like some people with like millions of followers don't have it sometimes. Like all the not a single esports player has a blue checkmark.
Really?
No, not a single one. I think you have to be like celebrity.
I don't think so. I think I've seen a lot of randos with the check mark.
I think the real message here is that nobody wants to be a pro esports player.
That's a real profession now, right? When they go to like different countries, their visa is like an athlete visa, so it's legit.
That is true.
Oh, wow.
That is
I
true.
didn't
did not
know that. That's pretty neat.
I can imagine like at the airport, right? You see like these guys coming in and the visa patrol, the visa checking
Visa
guy.
patrol.
Well, the visa counter guy.
Yeah.
Remember,
No, I know what you're talking about.
that dude, all right? And he's looking at this guy as like he's got like an athlete visa, and the guy looks at him. He's like this nerdy kid.
Yes, my name's Melvin.
He's carrying a keyboard. It's like you definitely faked this visa because you are not an athlete, sir. Well, in more important gaming news, guys, Maple Story. Maple Story.
What do we got for Maple Story?
They can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Maple Story reboot. Take a look at this video. All right. They're bringing back. They said they're bringing back classical, more hardcore Maple Story, but it's really just a whole different kind of Maple Story.
Yeah, this is basically, from what I gathered, it's basically they're trying to do what Diablo 3 kind of did, where it's more of a single-player experience. So basically, all the loot that drops on this server is going to be for your class. Experience is way faster.
Dare I say it, a single-player MMO.
Boom.
We did. Next time made it happen, guys. It's a single-player MMO.
No, Diablo 3 is not single-player. Just because stuff drops for you doesn't mean it's single-player.
I don't like that concept. That gets me frustrated. Like, how can you have an online game and not have trading? Like, it's silly.
Well, I mean, you can probably still trade like ores and stuff, right? Like the what's it called? Commodities, like the materials.
In Maple Story Reboot?
Yeah.
Not directly.
Not directly.
I don't think you can. I don't think you trade anything.
Well, whatever.
I mean, I honestly don't. I mean, I think you can have an MMO just fine without trading because you can still do dungeons and kill monsters together. I get why they disable trading. I mean, I don't necessarily like it, but it's not. This isn't enough to clarify a single player MMO. Triad Wars maybe is a single player MMO, where it's asynchronous, where you don't actually play together at all. You like have a leaderboard.
Huh.
You know, that's asynchronous. Clash of Clans is almost asynchronous.
At least there's interaction there. I mean,
there is interaction. But like anything that's indirect interaction is, more single player MMO. However ridiculous to say that is.
Single player MMO.
We'll have a definition page
What's
up
that
for
really
that
big
soon.
racing game? It was like
Trackmania, Nations Forever.
Trackmania, yeah. That game is kind of like you see other players, but you can't. You go. They're ghosts. You can like go through them, right? And
You're racing their ghosts.
yeah.
But by the same, yeah.
You're always at the same time. It's just you're on your own like stage. You can just see each other's ghosts.
So there's like 300 people on the same
so
stage.
Does that
at
count
once.
as multiplayer in your eyes, guys?
It's multiplayer, but it's not MMO.
Well, see, I don't like that because my favorite part of racing games is when I get up right next to somebody and slam them into a wall and take off.
Or knock him off the map. That's like half that. That's the best part about racing
You
games.
just troll the first player guy. You turn around, you go the wrong direction, you bang into him on the way.
Yes, I love doing that in Mario Kart when like you're losing and you feel salty. You just throw your entire game to like piss somebody else off. You just camp the items then. You know what they should do? They should make a Mario Party, free to play Mario Party game on Steam. Boom. Good idea. Great idea. What do you think?
Great idea.
Why haven't they done it?
It'll probably come to Android first.
Oh, well, probably.
Maybe it already exists and we just don't know it.
Don't they have 100% orange juice? Isn't that something like that?
That's Tropicana. My Tropicana is 100% orange juice.
No.
What is 100% orange juice?
It's a game.
Shoot, if I search 100% orange juice, I'm just gonna find like Tropicana commercials, alright?
See, it's the name of the game.
Oh, this looks really cute, actually.
Oh, this does look kind of like Mario Party.
They have mini games.
But look, this kind of board game, yeah. Like, does it have mini games or is it like a card game?
I think it's like a card game / board game, but I haven't played it. I own it though. I have extra copies
nice.
of it, so if you guys want to play it, we can Sunday fun day this.
Yeah, that's cool. Speaking of,
So maybe it already does exist.
What'd you guys buy for Black Friday, whatever, Cyber Monday on Steam?
No, I'm ashamed. I'm always
Give
ashamed.
me a minute.
I actually
You're ashamed.
So for Black Friday Steam sales, I was recommending games to a friend, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get this. And I go to buy it, and then I get this little warning, and it says you already own this game. So I went to buy games I already own, not realizing that I own them.
Yeah, you're lucky
And
Steam's
like,
so nice.
Steam is very nice.
I would've
Yeah, right.
taken
They
your-
could
I would've
just
taken
taken
your
my
money.
money.
Give that second copy in your inventory, you know? Take that money.
Yeah. So I did get Shovel Knight. which I really liked. I got Yiz the Ark of Nepishtim.
Did you already beat that?
Yeah, but I wanted to hoard it.
But it wasn't in your Pokédex, so you have to
It wasn't in my Pokédex. And I swear I got something else, but you know what? It's slipping.
Does Steam have achievements for like for the sheer number of games you have in your list?
Yes.
Okay, they're very
yeah.
smart. Good.
Yeah, right.
I guarantee one guy's got like 10,000 games, like every game on Steam.
Oh no, guys! Counter-Strike is on sale.
Uh-oh.
Ready for the hackers and the bots.
You know what that means? It's like, I kind of want to
That's
hack
what
right
it
now. I might as well buy like 10 extra accounts while it's on sale. We actually had a friend that he bots in World of Warcraft, so anytime like WoW went on sale, he'd buy like 50 copies.
Oh yeah.
So he can just hack on all of them, or like
Well, I would
bot
buy
on
it
all
for
of
him
them.
because that way they couldn't trace his like
His IP.
whatever.
And then I think when they did the big wave when they banned like all like a million bots or something in WoW, he got mega slapped there, and I think he quit since then.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, I bought it in MapleStory and I quit pretty quickly, and I was only doing one character. I only got to level 30.
Speaking of MapleStory,
So-
yo, we should all play the reboot thing.
I plan to.
I don't know when
Well-
that's coming out though. Is there even an
There wasn't a date.
release date?
December 2nd.
Oh, there
Okay,
you go.
there we go.
What? That fast? Wow.
Yes.
And this is right after Pocket MapleStory came out, another mobile MapleStory came out, and they showed off MapleStory VR. So my question is, how's MapleStory 2 doing?
Ooh.
For all this, you know,
I
old
forgot.
stuff,
I
old
forgot the
MapleStory,
game existed.
right?
Really?
It seems like it's kind of getting shoved under the rug. Because I really don't hear anything about it from anyone.
Has it even been
They went-
announced in the West yet?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so it's clearly underperforming.
They went 3D and everyone hated it. Clearly.
Yeah. It's like
I
when
don't
Ragnarok
understand
Online
why.
2 just abandoned Ragnarok Online concept.
That's true.
You can't rock the boat that much when you make a sequel. Otherwise, you gotta call it something else. Because people are always gonna compare it to the original game, no matter what. No matter what.
Oh
I mean-
snap! Look what's on sale. Look what's on sale. This is important.
This is important.
This better be Honey
Could
Pot.
be. Gonna be a date. Yep.
Oh,
look at those.
Oh, how did I know? How did I know? Holy shit! I give myself so many points.
Oh man, I'm
It is
buying
only
it. Right,
$3.39.
I'm buying it right now.
How much is it?
Right
I'm
now.
still in Turkey, so I see the price in Turkish liras.
$3.39 US.
Yo, it's like 250.
I'm buying it. I'm buying it like
Did you guys
literally
ever
right now.
see the video before it came out of like the fight that the two girls were having? It was so awful. The dialogue in that game is just so bad.
I have not seen it. I've seen some videos about this game, but I have not seen that. It's English dubbed, right?
It's
Yes.
made by somebody that speaks English, so yes.
Oh, yo, how can you say this is so bad? The score is overwhelmingly positive.
You do realize how many joke reviews there are, right?
Whoa, let me take a look. Met a Latino girl, gave her a sombrero, got laid. Met an Asian girl, gave her some rice balls, got laid. Met an alien girl, gave her a UFO toy, got laid. 6 out of 10. What stereotype again? Oh, I find that hilarious. I met an alien girl and gave her a UFO toy. That's a trick to getting laid.
I mean, that is the trick for all of those, all you out there looking to date. Just follow stereotypes.
Honestly, Steam reviews are like some of the funniest things sometimes. Like if you just like want to kill some time and like you've already gone through your Reddit, you know, like you've already seen the front page, you've browsed your subreddits. Pick a random game on Steam and read some reviews, especially the joke, like the ridiculous games.
Yeah. So the 18 plus version isn't on sale. I'm sorry.
Oh, GG.
No. There's a patch. There's an official patch on the Steam. Like
Of
it
course.
shows- developers they posted on the forum that shows you how to decensor it.
Perfect. I'm buying right now.
This is the ultimate. I love this review for Honey Pop. See game on Steam, buy it as a joke, look pretty silly, start to get into it, develop crush on Indian chick, go on enough dates with her, take her back to my place, play Bejeweled to make her love me, fat sexy picture afterwards, lie down, try not to cry a lot, uninstall game. I love these reviews.
Moving on to another game guy on Steam. Boom.
Boom,
Shu and
yeah.
Omar, you guys like shooters, right? So this is going to be available, I think, next month in December.
Yes. Coming soon.
Why
Don't
is this
know when,
name
but
so
coming
long? Yeah, but I heard December is when it's going to come out.
Yeah, it says on the right side, December 2015.
Oh, there we go. Look how long the title of this game is, guys.
Oh my
This
god.
is not SEO
Well,
friendly.
Have
The
you
weird
guys
thing
seen
about-
a game with a longer title?
I think this one takes the cake.
Yes.
Ooh, what do you got?
Hold on.
This is like a whole sentence.
Why
Like,
would they do this?
Well, that's why
Holy
they changed the
invasion
name
of
to-
privacy. Oh yeah, holy invasion of privacy, bad man. What did I do to deserve this?
Wow.
link to it because I think it's gonna be kind of close. This is pretty long. gotta compare characters.
It does come down to the number of characters, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course.
This game looks. First Assault, I'm not sure what it's actually going to play like because, they have that NDA. I can't tell if there's character classes or if you're just playing a grunt and they're just showing you characters from the show to sell it.
Okay, so the trailer you see on the Steam page for the game too, is it because the video they have, the official video for the game they have on the Nexon page for First Assault, it has like this Bon Jovi song in the background. And I remember every time I like used it in my news video,
What?
like in the background, it would always get flagged for copyright. So I stopped.
A Bon Jovi song.
Yes, I swear. There's a Bon Jovi song playing in the back of the.
That doesn't sound like it goes together.
I'm pretty sure it was I think it was Imagine Dragons.
I think you're right. I don't know my bands. I don't know my music.
Isn't Bon Jovi the guys like, this is a story, or was it, this is a song for the broken-hearted?
Yeah.
Wait, was that Mr.
Yeah,
Bon
but-
Jovi in our Skype call? Because it sounded just like him.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but the weird thing about First Assault is that they're saying it's going to release in December, but they also have like at least another beta or two planned apparently.
Between now and then, like the next 2 weeks,
Yeah.
we're gonna have like 2 betas.
Well, I
How's
figure
that
all these
possible?
games want to be out before Christmas break, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I believe in Nexon. I still can't tell what the hell this game is really going to play. Like, I feel like I see NPCs and stuff everywhere. Like, I can't... Are those all players? I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm looking at it hoping that it's going to be like
Maybe.
a shooter, Ghost in the
Maybe
Shell
it's-
version of Dungeon Fighter.
So I guess we'll find out when that releases. Expect a Sunday Fun Day and full review.
Okay, guys. For the record, I have to clarify something.
Go ahead.
Holy invasion of privacy, bad man. What did I do to deserve this? Is 3 characters longer. Than,
Wow.
Than,
Alright,
than,
you did
than
the
First
math.
Assault. It was close. It was close. It was surprisingly close. But does it count spaces as characters? Because there's more spaces in this one.
Spacing is a character.
Okay, then are we going to count the spaces? Are we going to do this the proper way?
You don't have to count the spaces, but I think... I mean, it's still a winner, so...
I don't know. If you don't count the spaces, then it might be
Well, we'll
close.
call it a draw. How about that? They both have obscenely
But
long
they're not...
titles.
All right, we'll call it a draw. I'm looking at the more games like there's a surprising amount of games or visual novel style games on Steam.
I'm always surprised by that because I don't see myself playing a visual novel, and I haven't. I played point-and-click games like Curse of Monkey Island or I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, but I haven't played a visual novel since Newgrounds, and that was because
You were young and
Didn't
didn't know about porn sites.
yeah, that's pretty much what it came down to.
I didn't know what a visual novel was at first when I was really young, and I downloaded one of these, and I was like, all right, this is interesting, and I downloaded it. I was looking for porn, all right, I downloaded it. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be good. This shit's gonna be good. And I'm playing it for like an hour, reading this like text-heavy story. I'm like, when is this gonna get good? And then
Why am I reading?
and then I just gave up.
Yeah, I think I would have done the same.
This is a surprisingly big, decent-sized market on Steam for these games, though.
I mean, do you guys play visual novels? You guys
No.
visual novels fans?
No.
Shoe. Shoe's on.
That question was directed at Shu, wasn't it?
Yeah, that question is really directed for you, Shoe.
Wait,
Shoe, do you like?
I was kind of looking at something. What's up?
Are you a
What'd you
visual
say again?
novel game? Oh my god, are you a visual novel game fan?
You were gonna say gamer, but you
Yes,
feel like an asshole
yes,
saying that.
Yes.
Gamer? If I said gamer?
Yeah,
I'm very picky. I'm very picky though when it comes to them.
Right.
They have to be.
very picky.
They have to have either like a very interesting like hentai concept, or they just have to be a very good story, like Umineko, which is the best one.
Well,
by
that's
far.
that's like an actual like thing, isn't it? It's not really like adult.
No, yeah, it's not.
Okay, I
It's
mean,
not.
usually when you say visual novel, doesn't that usually imply adult themes?
And that's what I think.
Most of the time, yes.
But then again, wasn't
There are a
Steins
lot
Gate
that don't
a
have it.
visual
No.
novel?
See, there's
Oh,
Eroge
sure.
for the
I think
erotic
there
one.
was.
Eroge.
There was.
But aren't most visual novels eroge then? Like
Most are, I think.
Most.
Okay.
And then they have another class for ones that have like no story.
Well, why are you guys
Oh,
talking about
Nuki Gay.
anime shit?
Yeah,
Here's a
Umineko is
anime
technically
coming out.
is called the was it the sound
Oh, yeah, this is
sound
interesting.
novel?
Or
What
Peel?
is this?
This is
So this
anime
is-
for a game coming out. Based on a game, I guess I could say.
Ooh. The
Oh,
game isn't even
yeah.
out yet, though, is it? They already have an animated
No,
opening
but
for
the
the
open
series.
beta is announced in Korea already, so.
Okay, so they really jumped the gun on this one. Like the game didn't even launch. Like, guys, this game is awesome. Let's make
Well,
an
it's
anime
actually
for it.
launching this week or next week. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that's pretty soon.
Right.
But the
So,
game isn't
pro
even out
tip,
yet. Why are they making
It
an
doesn't
anime
look
for it?
anything like that.
What I find interesting is that I know I'm trying to think of what other game Nexon is doing this for, but Nexon is kind of breaking into anime by turning their games into bigger franchises, making animes of them. I know they're doing something else.
But are the Nexon characters really that powerful? Like, do they have a franchise where they can make?
They just make them powerful.
No, like you can argue that WoW has like Blizzard has like iconic characters. They can do that. But I don't know. I'm not seeing any really iconic Nexon characters. What do they have?
This is not Nexon. I don't think Nexon is the developer here.
They're the publisher, I think.
Yeah.
Published.
I still don't really fully understand this publisher model. Like, why do we even still have publishers now?
That's an editorial that you should write.
Huh.
They don't want to publish it.
Well, a lot of people ask that, and a lot of them still provide marketing support, even if they don't provide funding. So the developers don't have to pay for it when they're on like their last legs right before they
Yeah,
launch.
That's true. Makes sense.
And it's
Plus,
a
I
different
think they
skill
localize
set,
it.
I'd say, like marketing than making the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks-
it's really important because a lot of people don't know how to market their games, and a lot of marketers don't know how to make games. So it's like,
But isn't Tree of Savior like IMC Games? Aren't they self-publishing too?
In the West.
Not
In the
not in
West.
Korea. Yeah. Nexon's taking over there.
But it seems like they're doing a pretty good job in the West, aren't they? Like they got the website up, and then you download the game and you play. It's on Steam too. Like what more is there? I feel like
And then
Well, they needed money to set up the infrastructure to distribute it. I mean, the game hasn't made any money yet.
yeah, I know, but like
it's free to play.
distribute it, like as if like they have to like ship it to stores. You don't have to do that anymore. Now it's just all on Steam.
Well, then I
I'm not
guess
sure,
Steam
I
is the
think it's-
publisher, right? Because they're gonna take 30% cut.
Is it 30%?
Yeah, we went through this.
No,
We had
all
this
the
they're-
time.
discussion.
they're just a store distributor because even if you publish through Steam and another publisher, then you're still getting the publisher's taking a cut, Steam's taking a cut.
Wow.
Brutal.
And then you get like 20%.
But the
You
cut
have
is
to
like
play the game.
30% though on Steam, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. There we go.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
it's only 5% on Humble Bundle.
Ooh.
Wow.
Shout out to Humble Bundle. Publish your
Yes.
games on there.
Speaking of
yeah, but
Humble
if
Bundle, let's see
you
what's going
publish on Steam though, oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just gonna go to the website. You go on, talk.
I was gonna say if you publish on Steam though, you have like that free advertising, like cross advertising with like people playing on your friends list.
That's
You
true.
also don't have to worry about any of that, like logistical stuff, right? Like they'll handle all the servers, and it's really fast. Their servers are like amazing, right? Like I can download like
10
a game
MBS
at
on
like
there.
easy.
You get the benefit of the network effect, which really helps big games, but I don't think it really helps small games anyway. If you're an indie game and you're publishing on Steam, I don't think you really get a big boost.
Well, if you're an indie game and you're publishing on Steam, you still get a bigger boost than tweeting your name of your game and a bunch of hashtags.
I guess. Yo, have you guys ever like not spent a penny on Humble Bundle? Like I feel like an asshole sometimes, but when I buy like a Humble Bundle where you name your own price, I always put the lowest possible.
How about $1?
But that's the lowest right now, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Wasn't it lower before?
I do recall getting
Yes.
a few bundles for like a penny or whatever.
Does that make us
Well-
assholes?
Well, no. See, what I always do is I always put all the money towards everyone but Humble.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Usually, yeah, I always change because default gives some to them too. I'm like,
that's
no.
That's a big diss right there.
No, usually I want to give everything to the developer anyway. I mean, they're the ones that make the shit.
Dude, the Legend of Korra game is for sale on the Humble store. $3.70.
That game is bad.
Damn it.
Ooh, shots fired.
I love the series.
Cell was launched.
It was repetitive, and it had these mechanics that it set up. Like if something is electrified, you can't block it. And then all of a sudden, at the end of the game, they're throwing projectiles at you that aren't electrified, and you don't know that you can't block them until they hit you.
Sounds like good game design to me.
And then it had this really weird like mini game right in the middle of it that was like Temple Run.
What? They just threw Temple Run in there just for the hell of it.
I'll
Yep,
pass
pretty
on that
much.
one.
Genius.
So, I shouldn't buy it.
No,
Matt, have you watched Legend of Korra?
only parts of it.
Oh man, good stuff.
I saw parts of it when I was babysitting. I never actually saw it myself. There's something about that American animation, and shout out to everyone who's recommended me that mech anime. I don't know, something about animation just pisses me off. Can't do it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I'm just an asshole. I just can't help it.
All right, I watched two more episodes of that new Gundam show, and it's rubbing me the wrong way. It's something about something about the new the anime is like animations. They rub me the wrong way, so I can't watch.
The eyes.
I
It's in the
stopped.
eyes.
It's something about the eyes. I stopped. I'm watching Your Lie in April right now. I just watched like 6 episodes yesterday.
Yo,
I don't know
you
what
got
that
the
is,
Piano
but,
shit too.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. It's like these 15-year-olds playing instruments, and it's pretty legit. All right, it's like a love triangle.
Is the music good?
The music is good.
All right. I'll give
You,
it a
you,
chance.
you hear quite a bit of Chopin. Chopin. I'm gonna say Chopin
Chopin.
because I can't pronounce his name.
Chopin.
He's just chopping in my eyes.
Chopping is how I definitely want to say it. That's for sure. Chopping sounds badass. That's chopping on his piano again, chopping away.
I'm getting to the point where I'm about to start skipping like the first episode of every anime because every one of them has that stupid thing where they fall over and grab the person's boob and they spend like 5 minutes on it. I'm just sitting there like, what?
A lot of animes like have the ridiculous fan service. It's almost part of the anime culture to have like the really weird stuff. But I'm usually looking for more serious things in my anime, so it seems weird.
I think that's my problem. I think that's part of the snobbery, right?
That's my problem with a lot of animes.
I read into it too much and then I can't handle it.
I
That's why I still like Evangelion, even though Shinji's a bitch. Still like it. So
I like the serious animes. All right, I mean, if you can even call some anime serious, but still.
Knights of Sidonia.
Yeah, Knights of Sidonia was good until season 2 when they dropped the story and they're like, okay, let's just focus on the boobs and let's stop thinking about the story.
They definitely killed it. I lost all interest in that show now.
Season 2 was awful, and if you like season 2, we can't be friends anymore.
Should any of you guys watch Psychopath?
Yes.
Yes.
Season
I
one
did.
was
I
good.
love Psychopaths.
Season
2 sucked.
I just saw the movie, the third one, like the third quote unquote third season. Pretty good.
I've only seen the first season of Psychopaths.
Me too. As soon as the guy mentioned Philip K. Dick, I was like, oh, sold. And then,
Guys, what is the most serious anime? The most least bullshit anime? No people falling over, no fan service. What would it be?
Well,
Psychopaths.
I
was the
just-
one?
yes.
it's a good contender for sure.
Hero's Journey, guys.
Kino's Journey is up there too.
I just started watching Death
Shin
Parade,
Chan.
and the first episode, it's like they go to limbo, and this couple that ends up having like all these problems, and at the end they're about to kill each other, and they're already dead.
Yo, I love
Well,
that episode.
spoilers, yo.
Death Parade.
Just
That first
It's one
episode was good,
episode.
and that show goes to shit later, I think.
That is unfortunate.
Yes.
It's one of those disjointed things like Space Dandy. It's one episode. There are no spoilers really.
I finished that series actually.
I heard good things about Space Dandy.
It's basically modern Cowboy Bebop, except for nothing makes any sense, and it plays off the humor.
You know what's a really good show that like not a lot of people saw was Guardian of the Sacred Spirit. It was amazing. It's based on a novel.
I
Never
think
heard it.
you linked me that.
It has like some of the best like. Here, let me see.
Actually, no. Yeah. I watched this show as per your recommendation. It was
You like
okay.
it?
I'll give it an okay. It wasn't silly. It was serious. There was no falling
neat
over.
because it was like it had the girl.
I couldn't. Her name was Balsa, and I kept thinking balls when I heard her. Let's be real. Okay, the main character's
I
name was
think that's
Balsa.
your problem. I think that's your.
No. Her name was Balsa.
Why do you keep thinking about balls, huh?
You think about balls now too. Don't even lie. It's on all your minds right
I'm not
now.
admitting it.
It is now.
Guys,
you guys seen
we have to pivot. Let's pivot back to MMOs, all right?
Okay.
We'll do the pivot.
All right, Sword Art Online. Come on,
Boom.
guys.
No,
Yeah, I got the game. I got the pseudo MMO game. Sword Art Online on PlayStation 3.
PlayStation 7?
Which one?
Oh no, 4. PlayStation 4.
You mean Lost Song?
Yeah, Lost Song. I just
Is that any good?
picked it up. It's very MMO like. It's way too mobby.
When you ask somebody, is that any good? And they say, well, you know, that pretty much answers your question.
Well, the issue, Sword Art Online Lost Song. The issue is I haven't gotten here. Let me.
The issue is there's too much Asuna and not enough Shinon.
What's up?
You can get Shinon right away though. She's like in the very beginning of it, right? Well, someone else can find the trailer, so I can talk about it.
I found one.
It's way too mobby. Like when I played, like there's just like shit everywhere, and it's like a never-ending like hell of like monsters that just like doesn't stop.
So
When
it's
you're
like
out in
Hollow
the field.
Fragment.
So you're not built to grind.
Yeah,
Down here.
the other issue I have with it too is like I couldn't create my character right away. Like I'm still in the stage where I can't create my character.
Wait, is this based in the fairy world?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so
I lost
All right, Aaron's like, I'm done. Aaron's like, I'm done with this.
I don't know. Nothing can be worse than Hollow Fragment, where even if you create a female, you're still Kirito.
Wait, what do you mean you are? Like
In the first
I've never
game,
played it.
Hollow. Oh well, you're always Kirito. You can create a female avatar, but you're always Kirito.
Oh, and okay, so that's actually something good about this game is you can play as any character. So like the very first thing I did in the game was switch to Lifa. It was like literally the first thing I did in the game. And then you get Yuki not too far away, so you can play as her, and that's when the game is okay. But it's very MMO like it's just like targeting, cast your spells, cooldown.
It's a constant. Is it single player?
It does have multiplayer.
But
I haven't.
You say that pretty reluctantly, like.
Well, I haven't reached the part that I can do that yet.
If you play it by yourself and you imagine other people playing it by themselves, this
game looks like the opposite of fun.
So you can play with other people. It's just I haven't reached that point yet.
There's literally
there's 16-player lobbies.
This is so dumb. There's like a big giant field with monsters just walking around. So it has all the bad parts of an MMORPG without the good parts.
Yeah, but like making like my own character was like pretty important to me, and like I couldn't make it right away, so it's kind of like,
This game looks like it would have been innovative in 1990.
I haven't beat it yet.
1990. Are you gonna go that far back?
Yes.
That is every licensed game ever.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about
except Mad Max.
There's just a field of monsters. It's just in a console player game, like a lobby game. Like what? What is this?
That's what I told you. It's like a never-ending hell of field monsters. Like they just keep coming. They just keep attacking you. It's like you're trying to do some objective, and they're just like hitting you in the back. And
if God wanted to punish me for my sins in this world.
The other thing is that the controls are horrible. At least I think they are.
Yeah,
since I'm a PC
this is literally my hell. First of all, a console game. I hate consoles. Two, an endless field of monsters in a single player game.
Never played Dynasty Warriors then.
I've played
the shit out of Dynasty Warriors. I've stopped the Yellow Turban Rebellions more times than I can count. All right, I put down the Yellow Turbans. Guys, let's shift gears to the hardcore Russian PvP MMO.
Sphere 3.
Okay, guys.
We're going to show you what Russian hardcore is all about.
Sphere 3 is coming out soon. How excited are you guys after our amazing experience with Sphere 1 and 2, which I've never heard of?
The all-new RPG 2015.
Wait, what?
Well, see, the funny thing is
there a Sphere 1 and 2?
Yes. But anyway, Sphere was originally like a WoW clone, and now they have this action MMO that's like a Terra clone, and I'm just laughing my ass off about that.
What a transition. They start with the WoW clone, and they made the Terra clone. They're still original.
Well, I guess maybe Lineage 2 clone would be more accurate.
Wow, that's very pretentious. The adventure to sweep you away. That's what it says in this trailer.
They're gonna sweep you away. The all-new MMORPG.
By the creators of Sphere.
The most massive ever.
The game that no one's ever heard of.
This game is gonna
Sphere
flop.
2 Arena.
There is no way this game can contend with everything
They're so
else.
proud of the makers of Sphere and Sphere 2. The games I guarantee no one's heard of. In the
I
West.
don't know.
It'll do well
It'll
outside of the West.
Dude,
It'll do well in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna play it.
Okay, hold on. If you look at this trailer, it literally says "true friends to lend you a hand." What does that mean? True friends to lend you a hand.
Well,
Are my friends in other games just not true
Dude,
friends?
Yeah, they're just faking it.
Like, if you're gonna put like some glossy stuff in your trailer, like put some stuff that means something. Sieges, the most massive ever. Created to your delight. What does that mean? Created to my delight. They don't know what delight is.
What's delightful about
I'm not seeing enough side boosts to be my delight, alright? If they're gonna be specific about my delight.
They better show off some sliders, some good sliders.
Exactly. Okay, I'll give that trailer 5. I got 3 out of 10, but.
Well, here let's leave off on with this. I just saw this editorial up, Paladin's beta impressions. So Matt, you had a chance to play this game?
Yep.
What are your thoughts?
It's a little too simple objective-wise right now. It's a solid shooter. It's fun. The MOBA abilities are well implemented so far, and they're like easy to use and combine. But the problem is that all you do, you don't even need to communicate. As long as you know your class, you run to an objective, stand where you're supposed to stand, use your abilities at the right time, and then follow your siege engine while everybody else on the other team attacks your siege engine, and you attack them until they die, and they don't even bother with you.
So there's no like coordination required or teamwork?
Nothing at all.
Is there voice chat in the game though? Like, is there VoIP?
No.
Oh my god, they're going the Blizzard route of like dumbing down the experience so it's friendly, you know, so kids don't feel like they got abused on the internet.
Well, I'm not sure if that's it or if they just haven't totally figured it out yet. Like they say on the website, it's a real beta and it might evolve from where it is now.
All right, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's fair then. Because now a lot of games, when they enter beta phase, it's not a real beta because almost nothing changes. So at least we'll see some stuff changing.
At the very least,
this is a real beta.
So there's a chance against Overwatch.
I haven't played Overwatch, so I have no idea, but my first impression is no, because Blizzard can sell anything to millions.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's Blizzard, all right? No matter what they make, everyone's gonna try it. And if it's not Dookie, they're going to stick with it.
They're selling, like, versions of their games that are $20 to $40 more, and all they do is give you items for other games.
It's genius.
Cross-pollination, dude.
Cross-pollination, exactly. They read up on their biology.
All right, well, that's kind of depressing to hear. I thought I was kind of excited for this one. I'll still give it a try, though.
Yeah, well, it is the beauty of free-to-play. You play it, and then you uninstall it.
If you even remember.
Yeah, I don't know his motto.
That's funny. Like if I go on my computer right now and just see like my add and remove programs, I'll find like I still have Night Online installed. What the hell? You'll find the most obscure games on your list sometimes.
So the closed beta started for this RuneScape game too. This one I'm a little excited for too. I think it's the only game that I would try besides Hearthstone in this genre.
It looks like a board game as well, I think.
Yeah.
It is a
looks
board
like
game.
Pax Nora.
Pax Nora. But
It
Pax
reminds me
Nora is
of Pax
complicated,
Nora.
wasn't it?
Yes, you had to know a lot to play Pax Nora effectively.
Well, Chronicle, what you do is you have a hero character and a bunch of nodes on the board, and you place cards on the nodes, and then have to go through them and like get gold and gear and stuff, and then after 5 turns, you fight the other player who's been doing the same thing.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's a setup phase before an actual fight.
Are there dice rolls though?
I actually am not sure.
Why would there be dice rolls if it's cards?
As far as I'm concerned, if there are no dice rolls, it's not a board game. That's a prerequisite, all right, in my mind.
That's an interesting statement.
Prove me wrong. Name a board game without dice rolls.
I don't know.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Sean. 1v1 right now. Prove me wrong.
Does
I don't know.
chess? Chess is a board game, isn't it?
Ooh.
No
I don't
dice
know.
in chess.
My pawn actually has
Maybe.
50%
Oh, man,
dodge
get
rate.
wrecked.
Are you kidding? You must be playing chess wrong. When my pawns fight, I have to roll to hit. Do you know how the chess player's manual? Every piece has different armor class to hit. different spells.
Oh damn! Don't shatter my life, man. Easy. I'm definitely interested in this Chronicle game. I don't know. I don't know if there's an NDA or not on this closed beta. I haven't heard anything.
I don't know,
And I did sign up. I signed up on a bunch of
I'm
accounts
getting
and
some
no
good
response.
gameplay in this trailer.
Is there an NDA? Is there a
Yeah,
NDA?
I haven't seen any gameplay yet.
That's the beauty of a lot of these trailers.
You see like the little board.
Yeah, I mean it looks really
definitely
nice.
has a Hearthstone vibe. The cards themselves.
Mm.
A lot of them have that now, though.
Oh.
I mean, a lot of games are starting to adopt the whole Hearthstone thing because it looks nice.
It does look nice.
I can't blame him.
I like the board in Hearthstone. Okay, when you can click around when you get bored, all right, and interact with the board because you can't interact with other players. You might have to interact with yourself.
You know, I still haven't played Hearthstone. I still haven't got past the tutorial.
That's pretty odd considering it's a
I
huge game.
I flushed right after I got to the tutorial. I'm done. I go back to doing what I'm doing.
Which is
Just can't get through it.
which is playing Honey Pop.
This is playing Honey Pop. Yeah, the dwarf won't leave me alone. He just keeps talking.
Okay, it's
I
like
get it.
it's like if you're gonna play Bejeweled, you might as well see some anime boobs while you're doing it. Right?
This is true.
It's like
Solitaire.
Why not?
When are we gonna reinvent Solitaire, huh?
Okay, take the Honey Pop model and apply it to Solitaire. Boom.
Yeah, done.
Boom. Genius.
Alright.
Sean, let's make a game.
I'm down.
Have you guys seen the new game that the Honeypot people are working on?
Oh my god, that is so awful.
Link.
What's it called, Link?
Oh, here we
It's
go. I guess-
I don't remember what it's called, but you run an adult porn industry and you like a
What?
business in
No,
the
no,
adult
no,
porn
you're-
industry.
You
it's
run an
like
adult porn industry. Is there a child porn? Well,
Oh no,
No, you're running like one of those webcam like type of
Oh.
things, like cam horror. It's like you're a Twitch manager or something.
you're a pimp.
Yeah,
You're a
you're
cam
Twitch
ho pimp.
pimp.
You're a Twitch pimp.
Nice.
Do you think we'll ever be at a point where like they're actually Twitch pimps and like they go to like Eastern Europe and like get girls in front of cameras and like get them to play League while they're just secret? They're just actually
The
there.
mother like is crying and she walks in.
Oh,
Like,
there it
"You are
is.
Chem whore."
There you go.
No, I'm not, Mom. I'm just playing games.
I don't think those girls are on Twitch.
I'm watching Honeycam.
It says in the first sentence, our perverted answer to the tycoon management sim genre. So it's basically Wet the Sexy Empire.
This looks fun. This looks kid
That
friendly.
absolutely nobody asked for.
People will play it though. I'm gonna play this. Look at this. I'm good at these games.
Yeah, you're good at them.
I have industry experience.
Lola.
Who would you buy something for on their Amazon wish list?
Whoever the lady is at the end here. You don't
Candy,
see her.
obviously.
Candy?
Candy. I'll take Candy. Nikki's not bad.
Nikki's playing some DS.
Where's that the bitch ass girl? The one that the asshole one.
Lillian?
Up to 20 fine young things. Oh my god, this
Yo,
game.
we should
Like,
stream this.
is it your character's pole dancing on the right side to earn money? What is this? Manage the girls'
Post
daily
cam
activities.
shows and get internet money.
Teen, lesbian. I like their traits. MILF,
Whose
bisexual.
traits? what a trait.
Smokes addicted. Drinks addicted. You gotta
See
send
what
them to
fans are
rehab if they get
smacking
too
to.
addicted.
Oh my
Apparently,
God.
water sports is a fetish in this game.
Are you? Do
Oh,
you
you're
not
not into
search
that?
water? Yeah, come on, dude.
I'm glad
Become the
I'm glad we
ultimate
pivoted.
smut peddler.
We pivoted right back.
All right, I'm sold.
All right. we went full circle on this honey pop.
Yeah, I think we're approaching the end here. After that, can't top that one. All right, any final words, guys?
Well,
are you gonna kill us? Any
while
final
we're
words?
while we're on this subject, Hero Engine might actually kill one of the only pornographic MMOs.
Ooh.
The end of Hero Engine,
What's it gonna kill?
Venus
Right,
Rising.
wait.
It's Venus
Oh.
Rising is on indefinite hold until they figure out what's going on, and they may have to change engine. And if they do, I have this odd feeling it's not coming back.
Was that
Could you
the
explain
Roman
what
game?
Venus Rising is? Yeah.
It's a Roman.
Yeah, Venus Rising is that Roman one that was like claiming to have sex PvP and everything.
Damn.
Basically, you were in ancient Rome, and
Sex PvP sounds a lot like the R word, right?
Sex PvP.
Doesn't it? Yo, I wasn't doing shit, officer. I was doing some sex PvP. That's just the R word. What the hell?
But she was flagged, yo.
He was flagged.
Wasn't the repopulation
The PC police are gonna come after us, shit.
the hero engine?
repopulation is also on hold at the moment, but they have a pretty robust team, and they'll do whatever they have to do. They'll do it. They'll do whatever they have to do to get the game out, so they say. But due to confidentiality agreements, they haven't been able to share too much information. And it said the population was pretty close to beta, from what I've been following. So this just happened at the wrong time. But apparently the hero engine was all that was available at the time a lot of these games got started. You know, it was proven engine from, I think, Star Wars?
Sorry, Star Wars.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Old Republic.
Yep, those heroes engine.
So everyone was using it, and I guess the company got into some trouble. I'm not really sure what's going on.
It's a Duke engine.
Well-
That's what's going on.
I mean, it does look, yeah.
It seems like a fitting end for an engine that was built on a game that never came out.
Yeah.
Well utilized.
Because it was originally Hero's Journey by Simutronics.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, and then I think the game flopped, so they just turned it into they turned itself into like an engine company instead.
It never came out.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Well, I hope to see some of these games come out. I don't really care about Venus Rising. No offense to you, Venus Rising.
I don't.
I already got Second Life, you know.
Repopulation is the one that looked interesting to me, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I actually own that one.
Really?
So,
I think
yeah.
That's why you don't pay for games when they're not out yet.
Yeah. So please come out. Yeah. Don't make me regret another decision.
well, I think that Hero Engine board card game Visions of Zosimos actually looks pretty interesting.
Huh, I never heard of that one.
It looks like another one of those stupidly complex ones like Pox and Aura.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Stupidly
I think that's time to
complex.
invest like that.
But put that right on the banner ad, right? Our game is stupidly complex. Sure to get sales. I feel like when I launch a game, if it's too complicated from the beginning, I'm just like, oh my god, I just want to just Alt F4.
They should put that
Yeah, I
banner
did
on
the same.
Arma.
Yeah, Arma.
Stupidly complex.
Well,
Almost
I
bought
just
it,
came
and I
back
thought-
from Turkey, so I need to pimp this game. Mountain Blade 2 is still under development. It's by a Turkish studio, and it's like it's the coolest. It's the most advanced game, I guess you could say, to come out of Turkey.
Well, Turkey also has a CryEngine. Well, not Turkey. The Turkish people. Turkish people.
That's just
made it.
Turkish people in Germany. It's not really Turkey.
Okay, I still give. I give points to Turkey though for it. All right, Turkey gets credit for CryEngine.
Let's just give points to Turkey for everything that happens, alright? Anything good.
Let's not worry about the bad stuff.
Anything bad happens, they were asking for it.
I can agree with that logic.
I never played Mountain Blade, but I've always had this passive interest in playing it. And I guess I'm going to play this one because it looks really nice.
The graphics are way better.
Looks really, really nice. Robaz is a YouTuber I like. He did a whole series on this, and it was pretty funny to watch.
Yep. Mountain Blade is great and all, but it really needs an update. Like, everything feels so stiff now.
Well, update's coming out.
Mountain Blade 2 comes out.
Mountain Blade 2, that's the update.
Alright, well, that is that.
What do we at? What's our time? We
We're
always
at
set the
we're
time.
at 118, guys. We gotta wrap it up.
It's pretty good.
All right.
So
Good
a
job.
lot of close
Good job,
betas
everyone.
coming out. I guess I gotta try some Blade and Soul this week. I gotta try some.
This guy does a sex PvP.
Oh,
Sex PvP, yeah.
everyone, brush up your swords. I can't believe that's a
Omer, I'm
term.
gonna give away one of those Faith Grand Order accounts if
If anybody
anyone's
wants one, yeah.
interested. Yeah.
Tweet that out. We'll tweet
Alright.
it out from the MMOs account, hopefully.
Alright,
Alright.
that's it for this week. Say your final goodbyes before I end it. End it all.
I still feel like you're gonna kill us when you keep wording like that. Later, guys.
I regret nothing.
Bye.
Alright, peace, guys.